Hmm. Cookie. I don't know. Listen, I'm just spitballing here.
That would imply I'm getting another horse.
What?
In thing.
What, Cookie? What?
No, that would imply I'm getting another horse in Phoenix. Not Phoenix, right? Thing.
What would imply you're getting another horse?
Naming it. Like, that would imply I'm going to attempt to get another horse in Zelda.
You can. You can have up to 5, I think.
Yeah, I don't even have up to 5.
If you don't name one Jerry, I'm gonna be upset.
How about this? You name one Jerry.
That'll work.
Scrounge Zelda, get a horse named, name it Jerry.
That'll work.
That's what you do. Naturally.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think if we got another horse... My mom tamed another one, but then we died and then we lost it.
Mm-hmm. So you killed Jerry.
No, we didn't kill Jerry, and his name was going to be Steve, Keely, or Feely.
Steve.
Look, you know, I was thinking before we named all of our horses after fish.
I can't believe you named a fish poultry.
I was young.
Did you even know what poultry meant?
Probably not. It just sounded cool.
Okay. Poultry.
Yes, poultry. But we will be right with you just 1 second.
Wait, are we live right now?
Yes.
I did not know. Oh my god, I have the perfect name for a horse.
Oh god.
It's perfect, and it's the best name ever, and you can't go wrong with it. That name is Burb.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, you're naming it Burb.
I am not naming a horse Burb.
Yes, you are. Burb.
No, I'm not.
Yep.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep.
How about I pass and say it like I did?
Well, that would just be lying. And lying is bad. You don't want to lie, do you?
I'm not naming a horse Burb.
Why not? It's the perfect name. Burb.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Streamlabs is modding tonight. Oh, you know, I'm so glad someone commented that, because I'm glad they're still thinking of us. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure, let's buy a prime. I don't think we even can get primed at this moment.
Hmm.
Well. Oh well.
A horse named Burb.
You can name a horse named Burb, I'm not.
Why not? It's fun. Have some excitement in
it's not
in
fun
your day-to-day
for
life.
It's not considered fun for me.
Oh, come on. Naming a horse Burb. You named one poultry already. You're halfway there.
No.
Poultry is a bird.
No.
Just name it Burb. B-I-R-B.
Okay. Sure. Maybe. Who knows?
Burb.
You can name a horse named Burb. I will not be naming a horse named Burb.
So disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Alright, yeah, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, welcome to the stream. I'm here with my boyfriend Lance, who's shaming me because I will not name a horse Burb.
In Zelda. Yep, she needs to get a new horse, and she needs to name it Burb or Jerry. Or Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's a killer. Jerry's also a killer. Jeff's the killer?
Oh, I've heard of that. How is Jerry a killer?
He was the imposter.
Listen. What about Reginald?
No. How's everyone's day going today?
Unbelievable.
I live to astound.
I just... so disappointed. These horses could be so well named, but... just... no, they're not.
Though.
What are you doing?
Putting my stream out there? Oh, no, I can't. Never mind.
You can't what?
No, nothing. No, I was just saying for looking out there. Who else can I do it with? Oh, it actually specifies who's doing it. Okay. Cool.
What? What? Huh?
Oh, you can do reacts on Discord.
That is the best fucking name. Oh my god.
And hold on here. Gifty. And there is a Lance.
What?
There's just a channel on that guy's server just for that. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Yeah. How's everyone's day? What'd you do? I got out of work.
So that guy literally
well, no, no.
has a channel just for that?
Well, someone does it, but it's just, I don't know, it's interesting. I had to block it because I was started getting notifications, but you know.
How does Twitch allow that?
It's Discord.
Discord. Sorry. How does Discord allow that?
It's private, so you know if you're 18 or over, you can look at it if you want.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Oh no, I am. I'm just. How did he get away with that?
You just put a filter on it so it's 18 plus.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So we're playing Phoenix, right? We finished the trial.
The first of...
Yeah, the first trial. The first of 3. And Jesus Christ, that was a long trial.
That was literally the whole video last time. Was the trial.
Yeah, it was like, Jesus.
That was really long.
Well, she kept saying, oh yeah, oh, hold on, give me one more chance.
Oh, objection this, oh, objection that, oh, hold on a second. And I love how the judge actually was like, what is wrong with you people? Like, they actually made a line for him for that instead of me saying it.
The judge?
Yeah, the judge. They gave him the line where he said, like, what is wrong with you people? Remember that?
I thought it was Phoenix that said that.
No, the judge said that.
Maybe he just
I think he was about to call a verdict, and
or he was saying there wasn't enough conclusive evidence.
He was about to do something, and then
I still think it was ridiculous because at one point At one point, she pointed out the fact of, well, I had to run around, because she was in the security booth, which is how she saw it. But she was like, oh, I knew how she saw her sister quote unquote, kill the guy. But she was like, oh, I saw it happen. And then she was like, oh, I had to run all the way around just to catch her. And I'm like, it's like all I could think in my head was like, you, lady, I'm going to come and catch you. Can you wait there for 5 seconds? Can you wait there for 5 minutes while I run around?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like...
Anyways, pretty much. She was just like, you killed him! Hold on, wait right there. You just hear a door close. Son of a bitch, damn it. Wait!
Oh, can I run now? Yeah, I'm almost there. Cool. Mr. Wright?
Huh? What?
Is that your Phoenix voice?
Yeah, I said the line.
Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up a boat? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake to reach the surface? But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there?
You bet your sweet bippy it is. That's the line I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I've said enough. Except today, we're swimming in quicksand. So, what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth?
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner.
Oh, McCree.
Yeah! Finally, I get to voice him again.
You didn't get it from the partner?
Well, I mean, like, I saw partner, I'm like, no, and then he popped up, I'm like, oh! They say you show a red cloth through a bowl, fire up its temper. That's why they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Or that's what they told me.
Officer Marshall.
Thought I'd come to take a look, see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late.
I love the music with him.
I know, right? They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in the enemy territory. Such a fucking bad. How did you get a knife through the... Okay. I love how badass you are, but how did you manage to get a knife inside of a courthouse?
It's a game.
Well, still. I mean, anyway. That hard to slip out, huh? Oh, okay, I couldn't finish that. Alright.
How'd you get out anyway? I think it was what it was.
I think there was more to it than that. But all the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge.
Okay.
Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste of mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing, didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't wearing a scarf. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all?
In English, please.
I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. Saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
At the awards ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth's seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean?
Oh no.
The photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So Miss Star wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
Is he helping us or not?
You know, I don't know. I just like voicing the guy.
You can't tell either?
I'm not really sure.
I have a bad feeling about this. What, did this turn into Star Wars all of a sudden with that line? That's a famous line in Star Wars, like, I got a bad feeling about this.
I don't know.
How could you not know it's Star Wars?
I don't like Star
I just
Wars.
spoken.
Yes, he does a very good job with voices. He'll thank you once he's done looking at me.
Thank you, Donder. I am actually. It's funny you say that because it's actually nice that you say that too because it is kind of a goal of mine to become a voice actor. So doing voice interpretations, like voices and accents and stuff, is it's very fun for me. So I just love doing it.
He was in shock because I said I don't like Star Wars. Well, I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't mind it. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Boy, oh boy.
The Mandalorian's an exception because it's not lightsabers and Jedi.
I'm not sure what's going to happen with the Mandalorian next year.
If they hire certain actresses, Cara Dune, that's all right. But if they hire someone as Cara Dune, I will not watch the Mandalorian ever again.
Who?
Brie Larson.
I can't see her being Cara Dune.
No. Yeah, but I could see people hiring her.
Yeah,
actually, I think she.
Pedro Pascal might be leaving too.
What?
I told you.
He's the Mandalorian, though.
Apparently, there's issues because the whole time he's filming, it was voiceover because he had to wear the helmet.
Well, I mean, yes, but just a very big blanket because it's cold.
I think he'd prefer if I was snuggling with him. This is my boyfriend Lance, by the way.
Hi.
And
I do thank you for that, though. I
think
don't feel like I'm doing a very good job, but I mean,
well, if you want to get your name out there, you should make a video and be like, "Hey, I want to become a voice actor." Look at all the different accents you can do.
Yeah, that technically is what you should do. Once you have your own setup and everything, because first you have to buy a microphone, have your own kind of studio. You have to kind of soundproof it and everything. Snuggie dude, I'll take it.
Oh, Snuggie. Oh, it's just a blanket. It's not a Snuggie. It's just a...
Yeah, it doesn't have actual arms, sleeves. But it's cold, so.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
Hold on. I'll be with you momentarily. Please hold. I gotta get nice and tucked in here. So I'm not cold, but, Can I help you?
You're cold?
Yes.
How are you cold?
It's winter. It's like 12 degrees Fahrenheit outside. And...
I'm sure they are.
Yeah, I've heard of a lot of them being very, very intricate, but it's a matter of I don't have enough money at the moment to get everything I need. I also don't have a space where I could use for my own studio because we don't have an actual basement or anything in our house or any other room that I could use. Every room is being used, so it's a bit tricky at the moment, but hopefully sooner rather than later I'll be able to start things up and hopefully go from there. Yes, she's always wearing shorts because it's freedom of movement for her. And I'm just like, God damn it, it's cold. I hate winter. Fuck winter. Fuck snow. Fuck ice.
I'm in shorts right now, and it's not even like knee-length shorts. It's like mid-thigh shorts.
You're insane.
Yeah, and I'll walk him out to his car, and I'll be like my winter boots, and I'll be in my shorts, and I'll wear a winter jacket though. Not that crazy.
Or just a sweatshirt sometimes too.
Or my jacket, but I'll wear a jacket outside. Okay, but shorts weather, it's all year round.
No, it's not.
Hey, Mr. Badass, read.
Yeah, okay, just give me a minute, because we're talking about your craziness in very, very cold weather, which it baffles me. It'll be like 10 degrees out, and you'll just be like, oh, shorts, but I'm wearing a jacket, and I'm like,
I have a jacket on. If I get really cold, I have a hat and gloves.
I mean, yes.
I mean, that's good, you know.
But, like, okay, so yeah.
Sometimes I'll wear a hoodie while I'm playing games. I'll just, like, wrap up in it, but I'll still be wearing shorts.
I know you lose most of your heat from your head, hands, and toes, or feet, but you still have, like, so much skin that's not uncovered on your legs that the cold would get you there and it would just freeze you to the bone, but apparently it doesn't faze you. And I don't understand how, because I'll be wrapped up in a blanket like I am now, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, what is this shit?
I'm a polar bear.
Oh, that actually does sound really comfy.
Sounds it.
Apparently.
I think it's like I think it's like half and half, because I know there's a bunch of people I work with, like women that I work with, that are they get really cold very easily. Well, I guess like all like if like pregnant or not, all of like the heat goes to your stomach, because like that's where like the baby is and stuff. Even if you're not pregnant, that's like all where all the heat goes.
Well, that's basically your core too. So most of the heat is just gonna go right to there. But
that's what I've heard.
Most of your heat is expelled through your head, hands, and feet, which is why you always, like, if it's very like sub-zero temperatures especially, you want to wear a hat, gloves or mittens, and then of course stuff on your feet, because those are the most important areas. So
I mean, I'll wear socks. Okay, I'll wear socks 50 to 25% of the time.
You wear socks that don't even match too. Let's get into that for a minute.
Hey, you know what we should really get into? You're reading your line.
That's just another thing I could bring up. It's like, your socks never match.
You know what? You can't shame me, because I'm not ashamed of wearing mismatched socks.
Oh, I know I can't shame you. I just got to give you some shit for it.
Like, you're boring, you wear matching socks.
Because they have to feel the same on my feet. If I don't wear matching socks and they feel different on my feet, I'm just like...
Exactly! Thank you, Donder. Exactly! Life is too short for matching socks.
Oh, no. No.
Thank you! Thank you!
They need to match so they feel the same on
what was I wearing? Oh, I was wearing a Slytherin sock, and I was wearing a Poison Ivy sock.
You could at least get the same genre, right?
Well, no,
like, you know,
no.
Batman, Wonder Woman. You know,
no. This is what I do. My top drawer has all socks, because they had to be moved because other things had to take place. So my top, so I like put my hand in there, put both my hands in there. I'll just pick socks from both sides. They're both two random socks. Once in a blue moon do they come out matching?
Cool.
Need I remind you? You were the one that signed up for this.
You know, yeah, I did. See, I just wear normal black socks. And
that's very boring.
Yeah, they're comfy.
So, Mr. Badass, could you,
I suppose so.
Not that the conversation isn't thrilling, but I'm pretty sure people want to see the gameplay.
Fair enough.
Maybe not.
Unless they like hearing us banter back and forth about socks the whole time for 2 hours.
I would get bored. I would get bored. Whatever yesterday. I don't know. Oh, yesterday I had I solemnly swore most of a Harry Potter sock. I forget what was on the other one. I think it was like I think it was Hanzo.
Gotcha.
Hanzo from Overwatch.
This is the only one that would have Hanzo from.
I also have his dickless brother. I have Reaper Mercy. I think I have Winston.
His dickless brother. Oh.
I have like all socks from shows and TV shows. I have Scooby-Doo socks.
That doesn't surprise me.
I remember I went to go to Forever 21 at the mall because I was getting something for Regina for her birthday. There was a gift card there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm walking around because I'm lost because the store was so big. And I saw Scooby socks. I'm like, I'm just gonna grab those. Well, actually, I also I'm a huge fan of Scooby Doo, and so you know those like kid drinks that have like the heads and like all that fun stuff. I have Mama Shark over there. I've seen Baby Shark, but I haven't got Baby Shark.
Really, Baby Shark.
Well, I got Mama Shark as a joke. Anyways, they had a Scooby Doo head, and I'm like, oh my god, they have a Scooby Doo head. I have to get a Scooby Doo head.
Don't you have that at work?
No, that's in my room. I just watch this.
You showed me at work though.
Yeah, but he's in my room upstairs now.
Oh, okay. Anyway. If it's a steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee!
I also have Mystery Machine socks.
You have what socks?
Mystery Machine.
Oh, Mystery Machine.
Scooby Doo's awesome. There's actually a new movie coming out. I thought it was the 13th, but I guess it's like the 20th. I guess it's later February.
Is it live action or animated?
Animated. Scooby Doo, the Sword and the Scoob.
Is it supposed to be based around like the Knights of the Round Table in Camelot?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, wait, we're still in trial?
Apparently.
What?
Oh, no, that's right. We only took like a recess from it. That's right.
We're still in this goddamn trial.
I forgot about that. Oh, sweet fucking Christ.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Lovely. But yeah, my whole bottom shelf is all Scooby-Doo. Like, it's all Scooby-Doo movies, TV shows, everything. I have a giant Scooby-Doo in my room.
Which is terrifying when I'm sleeping over and all the lights are off, and then I just kind of happen to look over and you see this giant looming silhouette of a giant fucking dog. Scares the ever-living shit out of me, and I actually physically jump.
Oh yes, like when my phone scared you.
Jesus fucking Christ! That, I will admit, that was kind of funny, but oh my god. So her phone, I was sitting here one day and there was a table right over, like, behind me here.
It was around Christmas time to specify, because the tree is over where we have, like, my Switch stands.
So, I'm just sitting here leaning back like this, and all of a sudden I hear, doo-doo, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what was that? And it was her grandmother calling, and I'm over here like, what the fuck was that? It was kind of funny, I will admit, but I was scared out of my fucking mind.
I was laughing. I enjoyed it immensely.
I know you were laughing, and I know you were enjoyed it.
Well, I'm unfazed by it. My earphone's very loud. It's the
no shit, you're unfazed by it.
It's the kind of, it's the chorus part of the theme song from Ninjago, The Weekend Whip. It's very loud. I was so
high. It's just it's like, what the fuck was that? Because I had no idea your phone was behind my head. I'm like,
I didn't think about it either.
Oh my god, it scared the ever-living shit out of me. I thought I had fucking died and then went back into my body.
Like you're being a little
Jesus
overdramatic.
Christ. No, that's what it felt like. Like, holy shit.
Okay.
Anyway, we should continue with Phoenix Wright, shouldn't we? Alright, I suppose.
I actually got a bunch of ringtones today. I got a couple from Ninjago, and I got a Zelda one.
Twilight Princess?
Yeah, well, kind of. It was a I was actually more so looking for a Ponus theme, and they kind of. Also, with it is when Elia, whatever how you say her name, is watching a Pona this spring.
Oh, that's right.
That's my main text tone from now on. So.
Except mine's still the Mandalorian.
Yes, yours is still the Mandalorian.
Alright, anyway. I'd like to resume.
Can I finally go back to being on Judge Tinder?
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Like, it's just Edgeworth, isn't it?
That's great. My mom's is this repetitive like person like saying ring ring and all that.
Kubo. I have the Mario theme song as my ringtone, just as for everyone, because I don't know how.
My grandmother's used to. My grandmother's ringtone used to be, "Hey, answer the phone. You better answer it. I know you're there." And then, no. The end of the ringtone said, "You didn't answer, you bastard."
That's great.
It was the end of bastard. It was funny.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Final Fantasy.
I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to ask Prius.
Where am I?
Oh!
You alright there, Edgeworth? Looking a little concerned, looking a little angry.
It was great. I don't think she realized it said it, and I think my uncle or someone was like, "Hey, make sure she doesn't answer her phone, so she can still like the restaurant could hear the end of it."
Oh god. Oh, thank you. Okay. Your face is blue, your lips are purple, and you're sweating bullets.
Did Mr. Freeze and Heatwave come in and say hi?
That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over, your back is bent.
What?
Edgeworth, you gotta... It can't be. This can't happen.
What happened?
What happened, dude?
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, then, I believe it's time we continue on this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Excuse me. Knock, knock. Who's... What?
I'm sorry, who the fuck are you? I'm gonna have to make a new fucking voice. Jesus Christ.
There, it's okay.
What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. I have no idea what voice I'm gonna give this dude.
Okay, take your time. Stop laughing!
I can't!
Looking at me, I'm going, oh Jesus.
his name.
Oh God!
Now it says the temperature rose 5.7 degrees. Come right now.
Who is he?
That was my line.
I know.
Ah, it's you.
Can you say something?
I don't know what voice I'm gonna give him. What would he sound like? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I would imagine.
Please stop thinking that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Angel Star, rise from the ashes. The sky. Oh, probably is the devil.
My name is Lucifer, Lord of Hell. Can we call you Lucy? No. Oh, God, what is his voice gonna be like?
Ugdy. Okay.
Udgy.
Udgy, whatever.
I'm wondering if he's trying to say edgy, but...
No, it could be like judgy. Udgy. Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
Maybe he's
Should I give him an accent?
Sure!
No, we don't know his name yet.
Oh, this is true.
Or hold on, sorry I'm late, Udgy. The rows were packed.
It's just me. Long time no see, eh, Edgy? So much these days. Hello. No.
Oh, now I get the whole.
So busy.
I gave up something for this.
He's busy, Udgy, my boy. I have to make time to... Who the fuck are you?
We're trying to find out his voice.
Yes, indeed.
Udgy.
Seems to be his nickname.
That's me!
Oh, fuck. Shit.
Seems to be his nickname for the judge.
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but yeah, who are you? So you're right. Oh, attorney, I've heard good. Okay. Thanks.
I could have looked him up faster.
Yeah, really. He calls Edgeworth worthy. That's awesome.
Well, Edgeworth is very worthy.
Trouble, eh? He just said A, that's it. He's being Canadian.
We don't even know his name yet.
He just said A.
Yeah, and I said
A. No.
You know, we should go swimming together sometime. Jolly.
Little worthy? Mr. Wright. You don't know the district chief of police. You're the chief of police? Excuse me, huh? Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Right. Damon can't. He's the...
just replaced one letter. I'll be right back.
He's the chief of police. Why did I think he was some sort of fucking minister with that cross near his, like, chest?
Dean?
Well, it's not upside down, though. I really don't know what voice I'm gonna give him. Hmm. Hmm.
I would think very distinguished.
Usually can think up a voice for someone right away just by how they look, but this guy's tough. Damon Gant.
Okay, what's his last name though? I get Damon. Gant?
Gant. I don't know.
Is that supposed to be someone else?
I don't think it's supposed to be a pun.
Gant?
What?
What? His name's not supposed to be a pun?
Yeah, I don't think his name's supposed to be a pun. Unlike,
Okay.
Salmonella or some shit like that. I know Damon, Demon, yes,
Okay, yeah.
but
I was gonna say,
there is names like Damon out there.
Oh, I think in this context it's supposed to be Demon.
I still don't know what kind of voice I'm gonna give him. What should I do? Again, pun.
Okay. Just more trivia. Demon Gent? Or Demon Gent? Gent?
Hmm. What do you...
So just ignore me, come with the voice. Oh.
I just don't know. Jesus Christ, I don't know what to do for this guy. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. Sure, why not?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's
Mm. My sister's muffler.
So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
It's a scarf. Why are you calling it a muffler?
I don't know. Don't question me. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On Little Worthy's car, no less. Jeez, this voice is going nowhere. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. I really don't know what to do for him.
He's eccentric. Oh.
It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
He looks more... He looks like a sophisticated eccentric. I imagine
That's what your mom said, too. It's like...
He sounds like...
He looks
like...
embarrassing, even for us. That works. Sure, we're going with that.
But it sounds like he'd have like a hearty laugh. Kind of like something you gave a... like you gave a...
What, Will Powers?
Yes, him! Thank you.
I don't want to use the same Will Powers voice, though.
Couldn't you... I mean... I don't know. I mean, it works. I mean, you could... I don't know if you... I don't know if you could like change it like higher or lower. I mean, I don't know.
Fucking no. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. Well, what's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the,
On the kind of day I had.
Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel.
You sound like someone.
I don't know. I'm just rolling with this.
No, he kind of sounds like Forrest Blackwell.
Who?
Yeah. Lego City. We'll get there at some point.
Okay. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Wait, what?
Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Why can you not do that yourself? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch, and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Sure. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
Not that one.
I'm not doing anything.
There you go.
I have to examine.
There's a small tag on this knife. It seems to say SL92. What does that mean? What's a court case? And I told
Is it?
DL6. Kind of similar to that. SL9. It's how they filed it. Also, I was trying to find out more about his name, and it said, hey, he was involved in a court case. Anyways.
Well, I've heard something similar. DL6 incident fame.
But it's strange.
Huh? What is?
I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters that looked a lot like this somehow. Don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
Look at the blade. The tip is broken off.
This dark red stain. Blood?
Could be oil. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, different case. It's blood. Ignore me.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department.
Oh god, he's still going after Mr. Demon. Sorry, Damon.
I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
Mr. Grant.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us?
Oh, Lord.
About the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife. Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one. Really.
Either Force Blackwell or Chan.
I don't know who either is.
Are we supposed to cross-examine this?
I guess so. I don't. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department seat. What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
What?
There was a murder at the police department? A detective?
What?
That's hush-hush information, Aji. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Okay, but you just did.
Present Goodman's note on the second statement that Gant makes.
I'm sorry. I mean, okay, I know when the case introduced there were two murders, but there was knife things and everything, but
In this one?
Yeah, the beginning of the case. It was two buildings and two things were happening from it. But I thought it was the thing happened here and ended in this building.
I have no idea. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order, for fuck's sake, order! Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top-secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright, two detectives killed at the same time in two different places.
The chances are really slim, and I mean really slim.
Scientifically speaking.
Of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. So the second statement provide Goodman's note. Let's present. And then Goodman's note. Right? Note? Or is it ID or...
Goodman's note. 675. 12-2.
Wait a second. Ah, at last. An honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Aha! An honest-to-goodness what do you mean from Pudgy. This is great.
You're having way too much fun out of this, dude.
Yeah, he is. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7. S12-2? Jesus. Your Honor, it's upside down.
Up what?
Wait, huh? Upside... The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Oh.
That makes so much more sense now.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag.
I'm sorry, who would have noticed that? I went down.
Order! Fucking Jesus. Well, Chief? Ah, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? What game is this guy playing?
Press stand on his fourth statement or third if there is a detective who's killed.
Oh, on the fourth statement now?
No, it's going to say a detective was killed.
Try the next
And
one.
ask where the victim was found.
The knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
What? That one.
Press him?
Yes. You say where was the victim found?
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot.
I mean, they could have been working together to, I don't know, uncover something.
Another detective was killed at the police department? God, why is it so cold? What?
You're cold.
Yes, I am cold.
It's not cold out.
Are you kidding me? It is probably a good 20 degrees or less outside right now.
But we're in a house.
It's cold in the house.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
No. No. No.
You're crazy.
I know this.
Mm-hmm.
I live in the tundra in Minecraft.
Yeah, you are crazy. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Dudgy? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
Oh, that's awesome!
Where the victim was found?
That's good. I'm glad it's working again. Oh, is that what it says on the site?
And then it's going to revise the statement again. And so and when it says I'll cooperate, press the statement, then ask the victim's ID number. And then when prompted, choose just tells me something. And then present Goodman's ID.
Okay, again, we'll get to that part later on.
Well, it's going to happen, so, it was a victim found. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room?
Yeah, his name is Damon Gant.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a character in this episode called Angel Star, and then Emma.
Prostitute.
You have a cough in your throat. Anyways, he's wrong.
No, I'm not.
He's wrong.
I'm not.
There's also two sisters named Emma and Lana Sky, and the case is called Rising from the Ashes. So if you're not picking up a trend here, you're wrong. Anyways,
Prostitute. Angel Star's a prostitute.
no.
Yes, she is.
No. By the way, this is my boyfriend in case you haven't met him before.
This
is Lance.
Wait a second. I have heard of that.
No, that's... Oh, it's me, is it?
It's you.
In the evidence room? Didn't you mention that in the testimony just now?
Huh?
Oh, I think he's talking about your hairstyle.
Oh, my hairstyle?
Yeah.
It's just long hair. And I just have it down right now.
Well, if it's up, I'll mess it up.
I'm just wearing my hair down.
He's cold.
Yes, I am very cold. Here's the connection between the two cases.
Oh, not the fact that you and Maya both got tased last case by Von Karma. No. Or no, that was the records room. That was the evidence room. Or was it the evidence room?
No, it was the records room.
Sorry.
It was the records room.
It is very fabulous.
I just like having long hair. I don't like myself with short hair.
You seem happy, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr.
I beg your fucking pardon.
Mr. Wright.
You're comparing me to that Dick Edgeworth?
First of all, he's not a dick.
He is a dick.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
he's a very handsome man, but no.
Am I gonna have to throw hands with Edgeworth?
You seem to have Mr. Wright.
Am I gonna have to throw hands with Edgeworth?
No.
Am I gonna have to, like, jump into the game and just fucking start punching Edgeworth?
No. Hey, Phoenix, it's your turn to read.
Do I have competition with Edgeworth?
No.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay. Okay, just making sure. Because if I had to lay the smack down, I would.
Please don't.
Open up a can of whoop ass.
He's kind of my favorite character in the game.
Mm-hmm. Why isn't Phoenix?
I like Edward's backstory more.
Oh boy.
You know, he knows you're not judging. He's just...
Oh yeah, I know you're not judging, but I'm just like, yeah, long hair. I do need to get it trimmed a bit. Can I help you?
No, but actually, no, sorry, you can help me.
I can.
Yes, read.
Well, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was going to say I do need to get my hair trimmed a little bit, though, and re-dyed, because my roots are coming back. My natural hair color. I like it black, not the brownish color. And then I need to dye my beard as well to match. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. True story.
Okay.
Yep. Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. Much about it.
Wait, what do we have to do?
It says Gant revises his statement again. And when it says I'll cooperate, press the statement, then ask for victim's ID number.
He hasn't revised it.
The knife was evidence in the case.
It was stolen from the department's evidence.
We put where the victim was found, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the evidence room.
It says just press Gant on the fourth statement or third. It says a detective was killed. You're allowed to ask a question. Ask where the victim was found. Gant revises the statement again. Says I'll cooperate. Press this statement, then ask for the victim's ID number.
Destiny, Red Dead. Actually, you're here. You can answer
Yeah.
the question.
So Assassin's Creed, Destiny.
Warlocks are better.
I beg your fucking pardon again. 1v1 me in the Crucible. And we'll see if hunters are better than warlocks.
You've also played the game a whole lot longer than I have. So it's an unfair advantage.
1v1 me in the Crucible. But,
Yeah,
I do a lot of Destiny. I do Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Assassin's Creed. Valhalla right now I've been into a lot. I've been playing a lot of UFC lately as well. I play Monster Hunter every once in a great while. It varies. I mean, Call of Duty just kind of got stale, but if some friends want to play it, I might play it.
Overwatch.
Oh yes, Overwatch. Overwatch is fun.
Hey, Prius, thanks for hanging out.
So you get his stream elements all set?
Oh, was he having stream elements issues?
No, he was working on it with Pico.
Let's do it. I've been playing recently. Play Sea of Thieves here and there. Which is actually pretty fun. Trying to think what other games. The Witcher 3, that was a really good game. I'd replay that again.
Well, at some point I'm going to stream it on the channel.
Yes, you really should. It's a very good game.
The last great COD game.
The last good Call of Duty game, in my opinion, I'd have to say anything before Ghosts is good. Because once Ghosts came out, Call of Duty just went downhill from there. It really did. I didn't like Ghosts, and I just, man. Oh, I play Halo from time to time as well. Like Halo 5. Some older Halo games. But yeah, so my games vary here and there. Hmm?
Not good, great.
What's not good?
Well, he said, what do you think's the last great COD COD game. He's a
great one. Modern Warfare 2 was a great one. I'd have to say that was the last, like, great one. Yep. Oh, it's my line. Oh,
I've been on your
okay.
line for the past 5 minutes.
5:15. But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time.
There's that. That's not a coincidence. That's premeditated murder.
Oh yeah, it can't be a coincidence. What are the chances?
Who knows?
Coincidence.
Oh, sorry.
Your line.
Oh. Don't rush me. Now, that's just my gut feeling. I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Scientifically speaking, of course.
Oh, yes, we can't forget the scientifically speaking. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident.
I pressed him on the third and the fourth statement.
That's the one right there.
Yep, we did. And then we did ask where was the victim found, but he didn't revise it.
Because it says that he revises his statement again.
Where the victim was
Oh,
found.
wait a second. Did you do the... You pressed him on Goodman's note, right, on the second statement?
Yes. Because we found out
And
that
then he changes his statement slightly?
Yes.
And then press him on the new statement, the knife was evidence?
What?
Okay, so you on the second statement, you presented the note, right? The knife was evidence.
Black Ops 2 was a good game. I liked that in the campaign you could choose your own loadout. That was something I really loved. The Black Ops games were really good Call of Duty games. Black Ops 1 and 2 specifically.
So, okay, so go back to the...
The knife was in the... The knife was this one?
The knife was evidence in a
The
case.
knife-
It was
yeah.
stolen from the department's evidence drawer.
It was still, yeah, press him on that one. The knife was evidence.
So this knife was stolen? Yes, but only on... Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Littleworthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car.
Hard to think there isn't a connection here. Oh, there most certainly is a connection. We just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, true.
And that's when you press him on the...
Did
where
the...
the victim was found.
Well, we did that. We found out he was in the evidence room.
And then he'll revise his statement again.
He hasn't done that yet, has he?
We've been through this.
Okay, well,
Yeah. I have no idea.
Where the victim was found, correct?
Yeah. But it doesn't say that he's revising his statement, though. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen.
How's your day been, J Smart?
From the police department's evidence room. Not to mention, the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
I don't like that look.
You two make a good pair.
They're working together again.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
You're too happy about that.
Yes, I am.
I'm pretty sure you'd like it if this game was called Miles Edgeworth, not Phoenix Wright, wouldn't you?
That was my favorite part about this tournament Samurai was when they were both working together to stop Vasquez. Because they were like backing off of each other. And it was like back and forth. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
so it says when he revises the statement again, and it says I'll cooperate, press this statement, then ask for the victim's ID number.
Okay.
Please hold.
Stop it.
Sorry, my brain needs oxygen.
This time it's your fault for yawning.
What?
This time it's your fault for yawning.
Yes, it is. I won't deny that. Alright. Took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim to the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet at all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure. Why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really?
Who would have guessed?
What was this one
Can't
right here?
reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay.
So then,
Press him on this? Or different statements?
Press the then ask for the victim's ID number.
If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
yes, properly.
Well, guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Victim's ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name, after all. Keep a tight lid on ID
When
numbers.
prompted, choose this tells me something, and then present Goodman's ID.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. Drives me nuts. 8, 2,
9.
I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim at the police department, 5842.
This tells me something.
Present Goodman's ID.
Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Can I murder Phoenix?
Meaning... it has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
Crime scene photo?
No,
I know.
Goodman's ID.
Goodman's ID.
Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just, I got confused. And this is news. See, he is a dick.
He's not a dick.
He is a dick.
No, he's not.
Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. The police department, prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? Really? We're not police. No, Your Honor. I'm a fucking defense attorney.
Don't use that language to the judge.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, Grizz.
He's stupid. He's just dumb. Like, the judge is just clueless. He deserves to be sworn at sometimes, just to get his attention.
He's just on Judge Tinder all the time.
Exactly. Not doing his job right.
Of course, why would he be doing his job right?
I don't know. This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And with that,
And
silent.
This means what exactly? Is it a crime to murder a clueless fucking judge?
I'm afraid so.
And I'd go to prison?
Most likely.
You know, it'd probably help be fucking worth it. I guess the judge is fucking clueless. And he... Oh my god.
Are you saying oh my to Lance or the judge and how stupid he is?
Hey, it's Nick! What's up, Nick? But, my fucking god, that judge is... He's number than a stump. Yeah. I know number is not a word.
Yeah. The judge.
Yeah, the judge. That fucking judge. you sure it's a crime?
I'm sure.
God damn it.
Wait! Look!
Judge, are you redeeming yourself?
Probably not.
Are you actually fucking redeeming yourself?
You need to read.
Wait. That ID number we heard from the chief
Earlier.
Can I help you? Can I help you? That started with 82. I've forgotten. You didn't even get the first number right again, for fuck's sake. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, Wright. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman.
Okay.
Yes, Nick, help us with this case. Although we're still technically in the first of 3 trials. Oh my god.
Okay, when we last ended it, when he was last here, we thought the trial was over.
I forgot it was only in a
Then
recess.
we go back. Okay, I forgot to.
Yeah. I completely forgot we were just in a recess for it, but we ended it there.
World's longest trial.
Well,
Fine, really.
okay, well. Well, Bruce Goodman wasn't killed in the trunk of the car, so she couldn't have killed him. He was killed in the evidence room of the police station.
So, if she called him, what happened? Like, who picked up, or did anyone pick up at all?
Well, I don't know how did the dead body get to the prosecutor's office if he was killed in the evidence room.
I'm going after Demon. Sorry, Damon Zant. Sorry, Gent. Sorry.
Zant?
Twilight Princess.
Oh, right. Okay. I forgot. Zant. Yep. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack.
I'm blaming him.
Yeah. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. Again, can I help you? He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet, a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible. So, what you're saying is...
What we're saying is...
Oh, what? I honestly thought that said yo. Wow. Jesus. Why did I actually think that said your?
You looked at me like I was insane.
I was like, no, it says... And then I look again, I'm like... My fucking dyslexic brain sometimes. I don't know.
But dyslexic is like mixing up...
Shush. Don't question it.
Bed or something, or B&D, like something like that. Not your and weird. It's just, I had it too.
Okay, then I'm just stupid, then, I guess. I need to go to bed. I don't have to work until 3:15 tomorrow, Nick. I can stay up a little bit late.
Yeah, till 3, till then when you go to bed.
So what?
Yeah, you're gonna go to bed at, you're gonna go to bed at 3. Or 2. One of those two. Granted, I can't say anything, so that's why I go to bed. So, what we're saying is...
The same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location?
This sounds like Vampire Night.
What does?
The music in the back. It sounds like something out of Vampire Night.
Okay, I couldn't even read the judge's line. All right.
I love Edgeworth.
Cool.
I love him so much.
Nice. You know where he got that from, right?
What?
Fucking Von Bitchface.
No, he did not get it from.
Yes, he
No,
did
he
because he
didn't.
learned from Von Karma.
Or, he's just like, no. Or he just wants to know answers. Von Karma. Now, if you want to know what the true face of a dick looks like, look at Von Karma. He's also very scary up close.
This is true. This is very true. No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said,
Oh!
wait.
Did you see his face?
Or didn't you hear me?
Did you see his face?
No, I did not.
Oh no, damn.
Oh, sweet Jesus. That was kind of evil.
He's the demon devil. Sorry. Oh, sorry, demon. His name is Damon.
The oversight. The grave error? What? What are you
Great.
laughing at?
The oversight not saying that someone died was a grave error.
Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Oh, yeah. Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard the name before? Wait, aha! Oh god, him. No.
Yeah, the very, like... Excuse me, but I'm here, sir. Better, so he doesn't sound like Shaggy?
That's a lot better.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, kind of fits in more with him having a squeakier voice. Squeaky of your voice.
You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Yeah. Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged, scientifically speaking.
Is everything fucking scientifically speaking with you?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Cool. Great.
Scientifically speaking, though.
Scientifically speaking, again, scientifically speaking, is it wrong to murder the judge because he's clueless?
Scientifically speaking, yes, it is. You'll probably get almost a lifetime sentence in jail.
Scientifically, not ethically and morally. Scientifically.
Well, yeah, because then we can prove my sister's innocence. is that sciencey enough for you?
No, honestly, no, it's not.
I think it is.
Yeah. Crap. In any case, this is a serious error. A gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
Objection!
But, sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then
There's something! There's something unnerving about him when he's just blinking like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was the face you were talking about?
No, when he's just like staring at you blankly. When there's no text.
That was the face from before.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Yeah, when he stares at you blankly, that.
She's like, is something good or bad gonna come out of you?
No such luck this time, worthy. Or should I say, unworthy? What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, well, it's Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court.
Edgeworth, it's just time to come to work for Wright, for the Wright and Co. law offices.
Do we really want a dick in our office?
He's not a dick, though.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Do we really want a jerk like him in there?
He's not a jerk.
He is a jerk.
Von Karma's the jerk.
No, Von Karma's just an ass. There's a difference between being an ass and being a dick.
Well,
true story.
Wasn't being the dick better than being the ass?
Technically, yeah. But
in Edgeworth's case,
in real life too, I'm saying. But still, Edgeworth's a dick.
He's not a dick.
He is a dick.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Hey, Zant, Reed. Sorry, Gant, my bad. I keep just getting names.
Oh, yes, you keep getting them wrong. Accidentally.
Yeah, accidentally.
Accidentally. The connection was just proven by Righto over here. Good job, Righto, my boy.
Don't call me that.
You mean don't call me that?
Yeah. I was feeling for it at one point, so I can say it.
This is true. No. No!
Is the trial over yet?
It seems
Thank God!
We have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time. Really.
Yeah. He's blue with hair.
You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court.
Karma! Sorry.
True. Very true. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested.
Only one?
Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. What? The science motherfucker thing? What's that so funny?
Just perfect timing. I don't know, just kind of timing of it.
Okay. Whatever your punishment for this, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive.
Strike.
Very well. Court is adjourned. Dun, dun, dun.
Jesus Christ.
Longest trial
This is going to
ever.
be a visit to the underground be introduced to Emma's blood trace tool. Spray it all over once you can until you find something.
Oh,
When
God.
you can, ask about the amount of blood in order to get the luminol testing fluid added to your court record.
Okay.
Talk to Angel.
Oh, no. I don't want to talk to her again.
And exhaust all conversation options. When that's done, present the switchblade knife, Goodman's note, Goodman's ID, and the crime photo to Angel. You'll have some more topics of conversation.
I hope you have voice salmonella again.
Don't you dare fucking say that.
Don't be so happy that I have to voice Miss Angel Starkey.
You gotta voice the prostitute.
I'll say it again.
Voice the prostitute.
Salmonella.
Again, don't fucking mention that man's name ever again.
Hey, Nick, we're gonna meet. I told you about this whole thing earlier. Just please be on my side with this. Please, just to make him suffer.
Nick and I work in the deli together. He's on my side. Him and I are bros.
He wanted me to give you a very sour tasting ginger hard sugar candy today.
Oh no, Trevor gave me one.
Oh, he did?
It's not sour.
It burns?
It does, actually. it really does. At first...
I saw the message, Jacob. That was funny.
So when you first put it in your mouth, it does have a sweetness to it. But then all of a sudden, give it like...
Angel Star's a woman. Obviously not a prostitute, but she's a woman.
Oh no, she's a prostitute.
No, she's
all
not.
The signs are there. But like after 1 to 2 minutes of this ginger candy being in your mouth, it just gets spicy and like hot to the point where it actually kind of stings your mouth and just hurts. It's like,
oh, have you tried the devil's toe?
I'm sorry, what?
There's a lollipop called or the devil's toe or the devil's finger. It's very spicy and very hot. Oh, there's the world's hottest gummy bear.
Okay.
That's just the devil's toe. It's Brandon Ferris did it. I'll have to show him that afterwards.
The candy sucks. Yeah, Nick tried it too. It
He said
does
that.
suck.
He was yeah.
Yeah.
So Jacob, if you stay a little bit, I want to introduce you to a character that's obviously not a prostitute.
She is a prostitute. There's no denying it. I'm gonna go get another drink and get a fork and a plate for my cheesecake.
Okay.
My delicious caramel chocolate cheesecake, because caramel's delicious.
Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
My knees. Oh god, it sucks getting old.
You're not old. Don't make me come over there and slap you, because I will.
Huh? Well, let's see. What's going on? Oh, snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. Oh my god, my knees. My poor knees.
You're not old, you're fluffy.
Nick, I am 26 years old, going on 27 this year. My body does not work the same as it used to.
He's just being very dramatic. Don't mind him. My grandfather, when we play wiffle ball, he runs around and plays wiffle ball with the family.
Well, your grandfather has better bones than I do.
You're not old. You forgot the fork.
Thank you.
You're not old. I will come over there and smack you.
See, she wants to cause physical harm on me. She's evil. She's rude.
Exactly. Very true, yes. When isn't he dramatic?
She wants to cause physical harm to me. Maybe I need to call the police for detective abuse. For domestic abuse.
Detective abuse. You're not old. Stop being so dramatic. Be careful with the controller.
I am old.
You're not old, but be careful with the controller.
Oh, I was.
Okay.
Trust me. The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. What? What's kinky? What? What did I miss? Oh, the domestic abuse thing? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no, I think detective abuse.
Oh, God. Detective abuse. Yeah, where the fuck did I get that one from?
God, that sounds like... Oh, this just sounds like really bad.
Go on.
Nothing.
A real bad what?
You know what I'm saying.
A real bad porno?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Welcome to detective abuse.
Did you read this line?
He died in the prosecutor's parking lot, in the police department's evidence room.
Well, one can only deduce for the simple... So one can only simply deduce the fact that he got killed in the evidence room, and then he was dragged to the parking lot and put into his car. I'm guessing someone really doesn't like Edgeworth.
Yeah, it seems like that, actually.
Yeah.
Someone really doesn't like Edgeworth.
What's this in the evidence room? Wait, what's this in the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
Alright, let's do it.
Scientifically speaking, of course.
Yes, obvious. Of course, scientifically speaking.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
I'm not sure how scientists are going to taste with that. But, I mean, the caramel alone just makes it taste horrible.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Caramel's delicious.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Caramel is delicious. Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove it these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us.
Don't tell me there's fucking nuts in here.
Probably is.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? Why would you destroy this delicious looking food with it?
People like nuts. I'm not one of those people, but...
Yeah, like, what the fuck is that right there?
I don't know. You know, I really don't think we should worry. I really don't...
Sorry.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. This wasn't even the body found there. Who cares?
Ingredients in this shit.
What?
What's the fucking ingredients in this shit? Tastes like there's apple in here.
Apple?
Almost. Don't judge me.
Oh no, I'm heavily judging you. Out of love.
Walnuts. Why the fuck would you put walnuts in this shit?
People like walnuts?
Yeah, but I'm not people.
Are you sure about the ingredients?
It didn't look like there was walnuts in it.
They're probably melted in with the chocolate and the caramel.
That sucks. It looks so good. It looks so promising. God damn. That really sucks. Like, that right there, that's an almond.
A walnut?
No, it said almond, right?
You said walnut!
Oh no, yeah, walnut. Never mind, sorry. So yeah, that right there, it's a walnut. Not a fan. Damn, that really sucks. Fuck.
That's okay.
I just spent like.
You spent?
Oh no, that's right. You bought it for me. That's right. Oops.
You spent.
My bad. I forgot you offered to buy it for me. But you spent a lot of money on it. And that's like. That's just so disappointing.
Hey, Phoenix, read. It's just food. It's literally just food.
Yeah, but. Yeah, I think the walnuts are like inside of the actual cheesecake.
Thanks for hanging out, Reyes. Hey, Phoenix, can you read?
I'm still upset about my cheesecake.
I don't give a shit, read. It's food.
But it's cheesecake.
Cheesecake is read.
But I'm still upset.
Then read. Yes, that way. That's how you read.
I see. Yeah, it was only our victim who was. It was only our victim who was
She
killed
said-
in their evidence room. No biggie. Yes, we must take a moment of silence for the ruined, fallen cheesecake.
It's falling, right?
God, that makes me so upset, though. Why did they have to put fucking walnuts in there? It really didn't look like there was going to be any. It looked like just caramel chocolate drizzle with some chocolate.
It's
chips
probably
and
they
cheesecake.
probably drizzled the caramel up top and then or they mixed it around.
Well, it didn't look like there was walnuts in there at all. But
Did you want the cheesecake back?
no.
Okay.
That sucks. I was so looking forward to that too. Like really looking forward to that.
I know you were. See
Man,
if your mom wants it or your dad.
I don't even know if they eat cheesecake. Let alone a turtle cheesecake.
A turtle cheesecake?
That's the flavor.
Oh. What?
Turtles are definitely canon.
Oh. Did not know that. I thought it was
They
just.
get their name because the way that they're shaped. They're usually round and with the cans sticking out and they're covered with chocolate.
I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot, but also...
I am an idiot.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
God damn it, I hate you, Nick. Either I'm an idiot or I'm old. Take your pick.
Fine, you're an idiot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Actually, you're neither. But since you're forcing me to pick, I will pick idiot.
It's one or the other.
You're neither.
You know what? One or the other.
I'm making my own option. You're neither.
You gotta choose one.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep. You have to. Them's the rules, you see.
How well do I listen to rules?
Not very well at all.
Exactly.
But they gotta be followed. This time, if
bullshit.
I'm an idiot or I'm old.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
Or I'm an old idiot.
He's yes. You're not an idiot. You're not old. You are you. Maybe if you stopped thinking you were old, you wouldn't think you were so old.
But I am.
But you're not.
Because my back's starting to hurt, my knees are locking up and starting to hurt.
You stand all day behind the deli counter.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason that your back hurts and your knees are locking up, because you're not moving your knees often. And your back, because you're standing all day.
I'm old.
You're not old.
I'm old.
Maybe if you think about this scientifically.
Oh, here we go. Miss Scientifically Speaking.
Because, scientifically speaking, you're not doing things so your back won't hurt, and this is that. Your knees are locking up. Maybe if you did squats, your knees wouldn't hurt.
Me do squats in jeans. Do you want me to rip my fucking pants?
Did you squat in jeans?
I would literally rip my pants. Ask Seth. It has happened in the deli just as we were all about to go home. Jen asked me, "Hey Lance, can you just go and check that drain?"
I remember.
Yeah, but they don't remember. They don't know. So anyway, Nick, funny story for you. This actually happened while Seth, Jen, and I were closing. So we were literally about to head out, and Jen asks me to check one of the drains under the back sink to see if it needed to be cleaned. So I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? So I go to kneel down onto one knee, and you just hear this, and I'm just like, no, Jesus Christ, no. Seth walks back here, he's like, what was that? I'm like, you heard that? He's like, yeah, what was it? I'm like, I ripped my pants. I just ripped my pants. So Jen started laughing, Seth started laughing. I'm like, can I go? And Jen was like, yeah, you go ahead and go. We're basically done here anyway. I'm like, thank you.
I mean, you could have tried the drink while you were down there. Sorry.
I didn't. Oh my god. It wasn't even really more near that. It was like just all down below there. It just went. And I'm like. So yeah, if I do squats, I'm probably gonna rip my pants. And I don't want to do that.
Well, that's the only way to help your knees.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
You know, squats technically aren't exercising your knees.
Oh, well, yeah. I do this at work all the time.
That's not exercising your knees, though.
Well, it's getting your knees moving. So you're not standing, and you can bounce up and down. I do it all the time at work.
Mm-hmm.
If you just do that every once in a while, without falling in. That's actually how I almost...
Ripping my pants?
Yeah.
Which is hard to do, because my pants rip easily. Don't judge me. It's fucking cold.
Exactly. Thank you. If you don't want to feel so, if you don't want to feel so old, which you're not old, that's what you do.
Nick, I can't squat in jeans, man. I just said they will rip.
Maybe those jeans were just frayed.
No, I've ripped plenty of jeans trying to squat down. I have in the past, like at my other job at Dollar Tree, I ripped 2 pairs of jeans in one shift. 2 pairs of jeans. Now that's a story for you too. Let me tell you this one. We'll get back to the game in a sec. We're taking a quick story break here with good old Lance here. So, I was at my first job at Dollar Tree, and I was rearranging the chemical wall and doing what I needed for that and stocking it up. So I go to squat down to get something. Sure enough, rip. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. So then I walk up front and I look at my manager. I'm like, Sam, can I go? She's like, why? What happened? I was like, I just ripped my pants. So Sam, she starts laughing uncontrollably, and I'm like, yeah, funny. Can I just go? So she told me, why don't you go to Martin's, buy a new pair of pants, come back here with the new pair of pants. So I'm like, actually, okay, that's a good idea. So I went to Martin's, bought a brand new pair of pants, literally just bought the brand new pair of pants, went back to work. Not even 5 minutes go by. I bend down again. Ripped the brand new pair of pants. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? 2 pairs of pants within one shift. One of them being brand spanking new. So I don't have a good track record when it comes to not ripping pants. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't believe you, Richard.
No, that's a story that literally happened.
Oh, no, I know that.
But you don't believe me in what?
Well, yeah, it's just that's just the story. Maybe you just need a better.
It was a brand new pair of jeans, and they ripped.
I know there were 2 types.
Like,
I don't know.
How they were brand new. I literally just bought them, and not even 5 minutes go by, and rip. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Yes, exactly like the SpongeBob episode. When I ripped my pants. You haven't seen that SpongeBob episode where he rips his pants?
I never watched it. SpongeBob in general.
Gotcha. Well, there's an episode where he rips his pants over and over and over as a joke.
Mm.
Yep.
My sister. Erasing evidence at the scene of the crime? Never.
At the crime scene. You said it wrong.
I don't give a shit.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all.
Okay, she can read minds.
It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Okay, either that, or Phoenix is actually talking out loud, although it's supposed to be to himself.
That could also be happening.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Oh god, it sounds like, what's her face?
Who?
It's, Hildeberg.
Oh god.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is... This situation calls for... Oh, okay. The luminol testing fluid.
Luminol?
Whatever. Luminol. I don't care. Blood is sticky stuff, you know? You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone eyes but your own, Mr. Wright.
Jesus, okay, calm down.
Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor, I can't even drink yet.
We're testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here. I'll lend you my glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Oh, sweet Jesus.
To test for the blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this. See? Press X to spray on it. Spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
What's her name, man?
Okay.
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a blood stain?
Uh-huh. It's so,
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just this is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, we definitely know that this is the blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Significant, scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this, scientifically?
The amount. Because if he died there, there would be a shit ton of blood.
The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the shoe and the side.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this.
Yes.
Nothing.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a blood stain. English.
Okie dokie, cool. Sounds good to me.
See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? I want Maya back.
Yeah, sure. And this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved my allowance to try that. We can't be sure, but the police will reveal. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view on the case.
Oh, that's me. Ooh, okay. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah. Feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Like it didn't before?
I know, right? Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious.
Huh.
Ha-ha! The prostitute!
Salmonella.
She's definitely a prostitute, though.
She's not a prostitute.
Yes, she is. All the signs are there.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, she is.
She's not a prostitute.
Yes, she is. Nick.
Please, be on my side. She's not a prostitute.
She has multiple boyfriends. She wanted the judge to be one of her multiple boyfriends. Her nickname is the Cough Up Queen. What do you think she's coughing up?
Phlegm. Blood.
Bullshit.
Blood.
Bullshit. She's coughing up a different male bodily fluid from a certain male sexual organ.
First of all,
Because
no.
men have sperm, women do not.
Well, I thought it was both the same thing. But her point being, okay, besides that, no, she's not.
She is a prostitute 100%.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, she is. And she gives people lunches, which I'm pretty sure is a kid-friendlier version of her actually flashing her tits. Because in the court case, she was a witness on the stand, and she was giving the judge a lunch every so often. So I'm like, I think that's a metaphor for her flashing her tits at the judge. And whenever she gives anyone a lunch, that's her flashing her tits at someone. So she's Nick. She is a prostitute.
No, she's not. No.
I beg to differ. She definitely is.
I wonder how the fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Hey, she must work in the deli at a grocery store.
I'm sure she's been to one or a couple and found multiple boyfriends.
She's not a prostitute.
Yeah, she is.
Miss Star, you only trust your eyes. Not bad, you two.
Oh, she's flashing us her tits.
She's not.
Day-old deli box. Ew.
Gross.
But no, she's flashing us her tits. Right
No.
Now. Yes, she is.
No.
It's the metaphor.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
This day-old deli box was on the house. Sorry, it's
That's
just...
my line. That's Phoenix. That... Yeah, meh, yeah. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead in doesn't really get my mouth watering.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Miss Star, but...
No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from the security room right there, but I was afraid I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Oh, okay, evil. Little girl, don't forget what's important here, even if I place the witness...
Even if the place...
Ugh. Even if the place I witnessed the event was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw the chief prosecutor's guy stab a man in cold blood, and the testimony still stands. I swear on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman.
Detective. Nick, you're awesome. Oh, man.
I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but... Oh, that's you.
Yeah, you basically said it, so...
Phoenix, I implore you, please read.
No, you literally just already said it. So.
But you can still read it.
Yeah, but you just already read it. Just go to the next.
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yeah. Yes, a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago, actually. 2 years ago. The evidence that that killed apparently Goodman was from a case 2 years ago.
Was it?
And I believe Mr. Badass was a detective, but then he got demoted from a case 2 years ago.
Oh, that's right. He did.
No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up.
I wonder why.
Because they coughed up the information.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because she probably did a few certain things to them to make them feel good, and then, she had sex with them.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because she's a prostitute.
She interrogated them.
Interrogated.
No, I'm pretty sure she just interrogated them.
Interrogated.
Stop with the air quotations. Like a normal interrogation goes.
Sure. Yeah. Interrogation. Coughed it up.
They confessed. They babbled like babies. I might seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. Can I call you Alice, please?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day, I dragged out the dirt of the mouths of suspect after suspect. But before long, they called me the Coffin Queen.
I'm sure you were called that for other reasons.
Because she was getting information from them.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because she was coughing up.
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go? Or fired?
It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. I wanted to say DL6 incident.
SL9? SL9? Wait. She doesn't mean...
Okay, so we need to present her.
You need to ask all questions of her.
Great.
The note.
What do you think about this?
Present, yeah, the switchblade knife, Goodman's note, Goodman's ID, and a crime photo to Angel.
Okay.
You'll have some more topics of conversation.
The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence found on the case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
Goodman's ID? Goodman's ID?
Yeah.
I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the Coffin Queen, right? We found this that's you.
We found this ID card here in the parking lot.
Well, there's no mistaking it. It's definitely Goodman's.
But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department.
That's impossible.
Wish I could be so sure.
Alright, the switchblade. What else? No, Goodman is the murder victim.
Switchblade knife, Goodman's note,
Okay.
Goodman's ID,
Okay.
and a crime photo.
Check.
Okay.
What do you think about this?
We've already heard... Oh, so the knife and the note are both... We get the same dialogue.
Okay. So if you think about it, I could have taken that photo from the guard room. No, you couldn't have. But even I get flustered sometimes.
So, you went straight to the scene of the crime?
I rushed over towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took the photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the... Oh, sorry. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time.
That time?
That isn't really opened my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago was the biggest case I've ever handled. Goodman, Cowboy, her. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it. On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. What?
Jesus. Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence of a sort, made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved in that case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job.
That's why Mr. Badass was demoted to patrolman. And then Goodman ultimately found himself dead. Now.
Maybe the... And you were one of those. Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be...
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I meant police department security detail officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over. He was demoted. You did see their cowboy hat, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
He hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait. Those lunches you sell. There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have, anyway? And endless amount because she's a prostitute.
She's not a prostitute.
She is a prostitute.
No.
Yes.
No.
Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection. So, Rookie.
What?
It seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
Then you should take this.
Sounds very steak lunch.
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Jake Marshall.
You did put Officer Marshall in a good mood. Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he, you're, one of... Are you his... Are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along with my sister. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me, too, back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
Uh-huh.
Hey, AC, thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. Looks like Miss Sky's in questioning.
I do hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him? In 2 places at the same time. Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they'd arrested a suspect in the police department murder?
Let's come back later. Oh no.
Okay. looks deadly serious here.
Well, there is a vicious murderer of a detective downtown at the police station.
Ugh.
No yawning.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
Ugh, it makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we might end up dead.
I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Guess the entrance.
It's even busier here. Oh. Sorry, fine.
It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around like they're blurring.
I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. What?
I was trying to suppress you on. So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime.
Yeah, that's where you gotta do that.
According to my pamphlet, we gotta go to the front desk. Here it is.
She's like a kid at an amusement park.
Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
Oh no.
Can he take out his batteries?
Is it gone?
I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. Wait a second. That's a security system.
Yes. Yeah.
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 It must have caught something. Maybe not in regards to the other thing, but maybe in regards to this one, where Goodman was murdered.
I don't know.
Ooh, guard station.
Look at all the fucking alcohol.
No. Of all the... He wants to be your friend.
No.
Okay, so if Pennywise came up and he saw you, what would he turn into to be your greatest fear? Von Karma or the Blue Badger? Or Salmonella?
Garlic.
Garlic? Are you a vampire?
Still to be determined.
Okay. So, but you focus on the alcohol. I like how you don't focus on the cow print cowboy hat.
That's ugly, yes, but do you see all the bottles of alcohol?
I was focusing on that. I do see that, yes, but I was focusing on the hat.
Yes, I saw the hat, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bottles of hard liquor.
Oh, I didn't see the ones down there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot.
That's probably the worst part. That's probably only the day's worth of alcohol.
Guard station?
This is the guard station.
The guard station.
Okay.
Okay.
Examine the door in the strange Wild West themed room.
I'm waiting for him to read.
Okay.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this guard station is for the evidence room.
So, beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime?
It sure seems that way. Oh!
What's wrong?
If those cacti, they're prickly, they're so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert.
Look, Phoenix is talking like a cowboy. Sorry.
What I want to know is if this is a guard station, or what I want to know is if this is a guard station, where's the guard? Can I help you?
Can you English?
Occasionally.
Okay. What's what I wanted to know?
Not all the time.
I have a feeling I know where he is already.
Know who he is.
Oh. Yipes. Those are.
Can you English?
No, I can't. I try my best to, but I can't. They sure are prickly. It must be the real deal.
I would think just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
I'm not so sure I see the resemblance.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. There's a security guard uniform hanging over there.
Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What's the thing called again?
Poncho? Do you mean poncho?
A punchy, a pinchy. Oh, I know. A pachi.
Poochie?
Poochie? Maybe that wasn't it.
It's a poncho. I'm gonna keep that information to myself for the time being.
It's obviously grape juice.
Bullshit! That is hard fucking liquor. Whiskey, rum, fucking gin. Who knows?
Yes, Phoenix drinks a lot of grape juice. Anyways.
Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use it. I bet we could use the computer to check out what went on what went in and out there.
Are you sure you can English?
You know what? I don't even know some days. Actually, no, I can English. It's just my brain's like...
Are you sure?
Oh, I am very sure. But my brain's just like, no, I want to interject words and you do your own thing.
Uh-huh.
Look, on the floor, a lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. Are you okay?
A bull.
Phoenix, read your line.
You sure have an active imagination. The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first.
The swing door makes this place look like a kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I'd say it'd be more of a myself.
Nice dramatic effect.
I thought it was. This place is charged with frantic energy as always.
Can you English?
Shush.
Okay.
Shush.
Never.
Shush.
No. Please.
Please. Oh, that's you.
Huh? Wasn't that?
One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm busy, man. I'm a busy man. Shush. Not a word. Yeah, English is definitely not in our dialect tonight, apparently. It's more gibberish. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. It's you.
Sorry, not for you, man. Oh, you mean one of those? These? Actually, it's not for sale.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Or his stomach.
Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. Criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch. Pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly.
Wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later.
Now, okay, you went to the evidence guard station, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Did you go back to the underground parking garage?
Not yet.
Okay, because you can chat with Gumshoe there.
Okay.
And once you've spoken to Gumshoe, go back to the detention center. Okay.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start.
You want to buy lunch from Miss Angel Star?
Oh, we'll be buying something, but it won't be a lunch. It's gonna be sexual pleasure. Because she's a prostitute.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Yes, she absolutely
No.
is.
Maybe you did it. Maybe you did it backwards. I don't know.
He said to go to
But then, well, after you talk to,
detention center, right?
yeah, once you've spoken to Gumshoe, go back to the detention center.
Still, I do feel better about things. I still feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah. I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Oh! God, what the fuck?
What was that? It's Officer Meekins.
Is it? Ah! Hi! Your greetings, sir!
What? I know who you are. What's with all the stupid flashbacks? Officer Meekins, you're the guard who... You're the guard here at the detention center?
No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. Like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No.
No, sir. How should I say this? Wait. He isn't. Is he? You... Officer Meekins. You didn't. Did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekin's reporting, sir.
He couldn't hurt a fly.
No, he couldn't.
What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Sir, I'm a patrolman with the General Affairs, sir. Sir!
Thanks for hanging out with us, Nick.
Alright, we'll see you later, Nick. I'll see you tomorrow at work. Have a good one, man.
It's fun. One would think you two work together.
Oh, I know.
What a funny coincidence.
Oh, I know. It is kind of weird, isn't it? Ow. I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So normally there's a guard in the evidence room. Really?
That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir.
I thought ponies and pinatas were kept in there. Sorry.
I mean, considering the decor. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Ow, 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 ow. What the heck is this guy doing?
That's a very valid question. So what happened then?
After that, sir, I everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. Bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one in the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were... Huh?
You seem confused.
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared?
That's some story.
Not too much, surprisingly.
Hey, Galaxy.
I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So, you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. Hmm?
So, is your office in a cupboard in the wall?
A broom closet.
Oh,
I don't know any detectives.
so, if he was a total stranger, why would he stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am.
Did you do everything?
I talked to him.
Okay, well, did you talk everything? And present Goodman's ID to me then.
Do you think you take a look at this? Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit. Oof. Hmm.
I'm just reading it. Oh, so you can take the controller.
Yeah.
So, you need to reactivate it or deactivate it.
It is warm and comfy. It's very warm and comfy because it's really cold in here. What it is?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
It is cold.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's it, sir. That's it. That's it.
That's what. That's what. That's what.
My head was a blank until this very moment. But, sir, now I remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened?
Okay. Yes, I got that.
Correct. That card was the cause of it all.
This ID card.
Exactly, sir. That's exactly it.
More detail, please, Officer Meekins.
Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing.
More detail.
I better pry into this one a little deeper.
Okay.
Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will.
You said this.
Jesus, he's fucking tall, though. He is skinny, but...
Okay. Oh, did you read that?
No, but...
Hold on. I didn't know Detective Goodman, who was in...
Evidence. Oh, no.
And that's why I thought they looked suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just so you know,
What?
at GameStop, on Switch, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening is on. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity, and Cadence of Hyrule, Cryptid, whatever, something.
My hands are.
I'm just saying, you know.
Okay, then read.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much like the book so far. By the book.
Surprisingly, it doesn't really hurt that much. Very surprisingly. I am comfy and warm. Mm-hmm. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So, you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. But
What did he do?
what did he do? Okay. That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me!
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now.
Crowley's okay.
Oh, it has a name?
Yeah, we told you his name last time.
Oh, you did?
Crowley, yeah.
Okay. Where'd you get the name Crowley from?
We explained that too. Good Omens, an angel and demon are in a bar. You know, they've been meeting up at this point for a lot. You know, there's a whole episode dedicated to them going back and forth in time meeting each other. So funny. But as Azrael goes up to Crowley and says, "Still a demon, I see." And Crowley's like, "Well, what else would I be, in artwork?"
Yes, I did forget.
Mm-hmm.
I already read that.
Oh, you don't.
Yep. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him? Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir.
I'm glad someone remembers. What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here.
Yeah, you awoke before and bandaged your hand, or you saw it gushing. Sorry.
Yeah. Right. It doesn't seem like it.
So, Officer Meekins, why is it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In
other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
But you still ended up here.
They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
I'm so confused. So is he not dead?
I don't know.
Yes. Yes, absolutely unique.
But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime I just want to step out. It's there. It's me. It's on tape.
And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No, thanks. I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene.
I honestly thought Gumshoe was going to be the one they apprehended. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing over the chief of detectives desk.
It's Police Chief
Zant. No,
he couldn't kill a fly.
I split earlier.
He really couldn't. And you're sure this is all?
Yeah, the fly would definitely kill him.
If I could lift him up and spin him around.
Talk to him about everything.
Oh, great. Who does he remind me of? He reminds me of a villain, but he reminds me of someone. I can't pinpoint who he reminds me of.
I don't know. You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal?
That might be who I'm thinking of. Yes, thank you.
Hugo Strange?
DC villain.
Oh. I wouldn't know who it is then.
I know you wouldn't. He's cool.
Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Righto, my boy. How you been?
Yeah, I
Swim much?
was focusing on the beard and I couldn't pinpoint it.
Oh, Chief Gant. Reporting
Zant.
for duty, sir. Gant.
Zant.
It's a G, not a Z. It's Gant.
But it's a silent G. It has the Z sound. It's a very special G.
Since when?
For him.
In the
It's Demon Zant.
history. Since when in the history of human creation and existence
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
Hey, the music changed quite a bit there. Holy shit. Yeah, it sounds very devil-like. Okay, you know what? You're right. Never mind. I have no idea how Meekins got into the police academy or anything.
Like Frank Honey, his parents paid them to have him in there.
I left my blanket cave a little bit, yeah. Jeez. Organs playing and shit. It's like, okay, we're talking to the devil. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
A little inquiry committee? Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep, well, they had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you You got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Honestly, it took me quite a few years to grow it out, but I need to trim a little bit off, though. When I can.
I need to get mine thinned.
Why?
Thinned.
Yeah, why?
Because it's thick.
There's nothing wrong with thick hair.
Do you know how annoying it is to brush?
My hair used to be really, really thick. Yes, I know.
Exactly. I like the length. I just don't like the thickness. Plus, my hair grows a lot.
Okay.
Oh God! No!
Sweet fucking Christ! No!
My car was gone.
Oh God!
The flashbacks. Okay, anyways.
Oh Jesus! Oh, legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I just got pretty lucky with how my hair grew.
Well, couldn't you like cut your hair in the front? I don't know, it would probably cost a lot, but...
I don't know.
I mean, you could always like have it like this and be like, you know, like I don't want to be talked to. Have a fringe, an emo hairstyle.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What was that face for?
Nothing.
That one.
Anyways, read.
Okay. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, could be bad for Worthy.
What?
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume?
Yeah, no, I have that same gut feeling. Don't worry. Well, not gut feeling, but it's just a...
It's either him or Angel Star, I think.
Oh, I can definitely see him start doing it. Or it could be the cowboy, too, because he was involved.
I was thinking it could be Jake Marshall, maybe. Although we wouldn't really know Jake. No. What would be the motive? Mustache and top hat. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, yeah. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Here we go. Scientifically speaking again. Mm-hmm. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
Okay, so Goodman could be dead. Alright, so my thought process. Goodman could very well be dead.
Mm-hmm.
But Meekins ran into someone who was dressed like Goodman, and since he didn't know who Goodman was,
Maybe.
someone could have, in the same kind of stature, could have dressed up like Goodman.
Maybe. You could be right with that. Or someone killed Goodman, moved his body, dressed up as him, and tried to take evidence.
Maybe.
Because Evidence was stolen, remember? The switchboard.
Well, actually, in Kingsman, the guy who was the bad guy didn't have a mustache.
What evidence is this? Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
He has some really creepy faces.
I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut.
He was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops. Wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Okay. I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
He's one of a few people, I believe. Or I guess, in what are you talking about, comic wise, or are you talking comics wise, or video game wise? Because in the video games, yes, Rachel Ghoul know who Batman is.
Al Ghul?
Raz, whatever. It doesn't matter how you say it. But Rachel Ghoul knows who he is.
Because he trained him, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, because what's her face?
Okay, so Rachel Ghoul is Talia's father.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, in the comics, in the Arkham games, yes, Hugo Strange knows who Batman is. But I think it's because Rachel Ghoul told him. And then I don't know if Catwoman knows who Batman is. Did you read that?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one.
The guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either him or the dancing blue badger.
Comics, I'm not sure about. I kind of just recently got into the comics, so I'm just kind of catching up. Right now, I'm reading the Court of Owls comic. Cause in Gotham Knights, the villains are the villains and the Court of Owls are the big villains. I'm excited because the game looks. Yes. Oh my god, the game looks so good. But I guess plays Jason, so.
Oh, Red Hood?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Favorite DC. Well, no, he's my favorite Robin.
I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Oh, it's the same thing.
With everything, what else does he need to know? Okay, we're getting nowhere with him.
Alright, I guess we just move on.
I won't. Yeah, it looks interesting.
That fucking blue badger is fucking scary as hell. I don't like him.
Yeah, I think he'll be good. I think as long as the script is good, I think he'll be fine. Huh? Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
I'm sure it'll be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
I'm sure he's
Can
not.
we go back to the criminal affairs department?
No. Oh yeah, we talked to Hugo Strange.
You mean
Okay.
Demon's Aunt.
Damon Gant or whatever his right name is?
Demon's Aunt.
Yeah, him.
It's
We
Damon.
have to villain and something.
Zant.
Zant is a villain in Zelda Twilight Princess. I know that. But Gant? I don't know about a Gant. I'm not sure.
Okay, still in the criminals affair department, examine chief of detectives sitting at his desk and get Goodman's lost item report.
Hold on.
I hope that's what he's doing.
Important stuff.
Guess we'll have to know. Oh, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is here.
Of course not. Well, except for this.
Staring deep into your soul.
Yeah, it is. And then playing that music is just like, I'm gonna fucking murder you. It's like, no, thank you.
And then it said, speak with Gant again about permission to get a guest ID card. Now it's time to go back to the security guard office.
Okay. I already read that.
Oh. What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. I didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. I'll make a note of that just in case. Oh, sweet Jesus, you put that in front of me when I wake up, I'm... No. Nope. Nope. Not having it. Nope. 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 Nope.
Oh, I know the best way to wake him up.
Yeah, she tickles me.
Would you rather me jump on you?
No, please don't do what my niece does.
I didn't plan on it.
Please, because my 6-year-old niece, she jumps right up on to my bed and she's like, wake up, Uncle Lance. And it's like, oh, what the hell, kid? Like, I love you, but my God, stop. And then because she jumps up on the bed, the dog jumps up on the bed, and it's like, oh my God. Ugh.
Do you like 3D platformers?
As in, like, Mario?
Do you mean like Mario or like Sly and Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah, my niece and our dog, like, jumping up on my bed to wake me up. And it's like, stop!
Did you read that? No,
Yeah, but... He's somewhat small, but he still,
Medium.
like...
As in a 3D platformer.
Maybe? I don't know. You gotta give me an example of a 3D platformer. Oh. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Oh, yeah, I like Mario. I've never played Sly, Ratchet, or Jak and Daxter.
I showed him Ratchet and Clank.
Yes, you did. But those games are okay. Yeah.
Only okay?
Actually, just the comments. The snarky comments.
With what, with Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah, and Sly Cooper.
Sorry.
What does that say? Sitting duck, this is...
This is Peking Wizard?
It's something like that.
No. It's like, I hear you loud and clear, Blizzard. It's Bentley's first time actually outside of the van. Because in the first game he plays just Sly, and, there's a couple missions where he plays Murray.
Is Bentley the turtle?
Yes.
Okay.
So in
the one you named your ghost after.
Yes.
Okay.
So Sly. So it's Bentley's first job. He's really nervous. And he's having code names like, "Hey, Peking Duck, this is the wizard. Do you hear me?" And Sly's like, "I hear you loud and clear, lizard." No,
Okay.
Sly, you're a Peking Duck. I'm the wizard. I hear you loud and clear, Blizzard. It's like, Sly, you're not taking this serious. It's like, no, I'm not. You're gonna be fine.
Now, isn't Bentley in a wheelchair?
He's more useful in a wheelchair.
Only in the second game. Third game. Third game, right?
Yes, exactly.
Third game.
Did you read it?
Oh, no. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
No, I don't know about that.
I'm sorry, that's just creepy.
Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man?
No, you look creepy. Oh, no, you look very creepy.
Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, "Sir, can I borrow $50?" I'd give them $50, no problem. Somehow I don't think that would be really the case. So, go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
Ask me about permission to get a guest ID card. Is that what you said? Is that
It
what
just
you
goes.
did?
Oh.
Yeah.
A guest ID card?
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is a detective ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor. How come we can't just use Goodman's ID?
I don't know. Hugo. I love how we're just calling him Hugo.
Or Demon's Ant. I started actually playing Super Mario Galaxy. It's actually really fun.
I heard that was a good one. That and Sunshine were both good, I've heard.
Oh, I'm gonna play.
Oh, so yeah, 3D platformers aren't bad. Next is Bruce. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
He's too nice, and he's creepy. He's like creepy nice.
Why does he remind me of Scar from The Lion King?
It's pretty cool.
On your lapel?
It's pretty cool on your. It looks pretty cool on your lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go in the evidence room now.
This place is a bad influence on the girl.
No, it says to go to, after you get the thing, to go to the security guard office.
Guard station.
Why is Mr. Badass not here? Door. The evidence room is beyond that door.
We have the ID card that Chief... I almost said Chief Grant. What? We have the ID card from Chief Zant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, well. What's made my Bambina's sky so gray? Mr. Badass! Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
When we're playing Zelda and we're going up against Lionel, yes, I actively avoid fighting it.
If you have some, like I said though, if you what are those arrows called?
Ancient arrows?
Yes, ancient arrows.
We had one, then we lost it.
If you have,
or actually, I missed it aimed.
Yeah, then you're fucked because when you use those arrows, you can't get them back because they basically open up like a black hole. So if you shoot any Lionel with it, it actually one hit kills them.
Amazing.
But it sucks them into the black hole, so you cannot take their gear afterwards after you kill them. So, you know. Shoot down.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeah, that card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. Crime scene's awaiting.
You know you're gonna give him the steak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Oh, shit. That's Phoenix. God damn it.
I was waiting for you to notice.
I was like, wait, why would you want to ask them questions? Never mind. I'm sorry. While we're here... While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Give him the steak. That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas. I just like voicing the guy because I can channel my inner McCree. It's just fun.
Mm-hmm. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Starr.
What's this?
What's wrong?
Filet steak lunch. I see. I see.
You see this, you know.
That is true, actually. About Mario and Sonic.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask anything. Finally. It seems like... Jesse McCree from Overwatch is who I'm tapping into.
He's willing to talk. Miss Star told us something. She said that...
Goodman's ID to Marshall, too.
I will.
Oh no, Jesse McCree is a character from the video game Overwatch, and he's a cowboy. And Matt Mercer...
May or may not be his main.
Yes. Matt Mercer voices McCree, so I get to kind of channel my inner McCree voice for this character.
She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. It's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the names so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right. The evidence transfers.
Oh.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They kept here under the presiding detective supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? Goes to sleep forever and in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases.
Okay.
I already read that.
I was reading. I'll put it here so you can click it.
2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead.
Well, no, I guess DL6 was never solved.
Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. That happened to SL9 2 days ago. It's you.
I thought it was you, though. I thought you voiced a pretty little 16-year-old girl.
No. No.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security and for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Whose hair? His? Why?
I can put it in a bun.
No, then I'm gonna mess it up. Over.
He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know.
So what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
See, bun.
Oh, shoot. Well,
I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
no, he was riding a horse down the highway. He was riding down the highway on a horse named Zippy.
Pretty sure that horse is actually a motorcycle. There's no need for people here anyhow.
Huh?
Probably a moped.
These newfangled machines do a bang-up job. of
This
keeping
game
an eye on
came
the
out in
place.
2002.
Oh, is that old?
I'm sorry.
So it's almost 20 years old? Holy shit. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kind of like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
2001.
So it's 20 years old. Wow, that's actually an old game.
I'm sorry, do you think they could really pull the shit that they do with Angel Star?
True.
Oh, sorry. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Oh no, I know you were just joking. And now she's gonna mess it up. Oh, you did mess. No, you did. You messed it up. Yep, you did.
I don't know who Tank Dempsey is.
Dempsey. Tank Dempsey. Why does it sound familiar? I don't know.
No.
Oh, you already read that.
Yeah.
Like I said, Bambina, the machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. So he only likes the steak, just like me. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. Nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? That's where I recognize the name from.
Well, I know the voice actor.
So,
Sam Riegel, the voices Tennessee Kid Cooper. He voices.
hold on. Search up the voice actor for Tank Dempsey real quick. I wonder if it's Steve Bloom, my favorite voice actor.
Well, the guy who voices Tennessee Kid Cooper voices Saint Walker and Lego DC villains. Lego DC Beyond Gotham.
So Tank Dempsey. Or that.
Steve Bloom?
It is Steve Bloom?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, it's my favorite voice actor.
I love Ryuichi Cooper.
Does he have like that deep, raspy voice? Or is it not that raspy?
You haven't heard it? I'll have to show it to you later.
But yeah, he's my favorite voice actor. So good. Steve Voight? No, I can't go that low and that raspy. Like, I've tried and oh my gosh, his voice is just, it's angelic.
Yeah, Ryuichi has a... Yeah, Ryuichi, he's a ninja.
Really?
Bentley-san, yes. I'll show him to you afterwards.
Huh. But does he have like a deeper, raspy kind of tone?
No, it's just Bentley-san. Kind of like that.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Unless the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Oh, look, 5842189 was at 514.
Goodman, 7777777. 420. But yeah, so how could he have been murdered? He was murdered at
515.
Yes.
He signed in
At 514.
Yeah, he does. Steve Bloom voices so many video game characters, TV characters, cartoon characters. The man has like done it all.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
It is. Mr. Wright, I saw a number. I saw a number on the record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing.
To you, good sir. No, not. I hit the wrong number. I hit the wrong number.
You hit the wrong number.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us the ID card record again. Look at the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 514, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
Wait, what did Officer Meekin say?
I don't know. Do you really want to open that crackpot?
If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife
Okay,
at
so
Officer Meekins?
How did he get in?
Who, Meekins?
No, not Meekins. Goodman. So, maybe the person had the ID card. Goodman's ID card. So maybe Goodman did get murdered or something. So maybe Goodman had his ID card. Or, maybe he was maybe Goodman was... Maybe he already murdered Goodman.
I don't
know.
I have no idea. Alright, compadre. You win. Guess I can give you this ID card record. I got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here.
How do you can get into the evidence room?
Oh, we have to leave the music?
But it is 12:32 in the morning. Thinking about probably calling it here.
Okay. Probably a good spot to do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I need to think.
Yeah, because you still have like a ways to go in the evidence room.
Jesus Christ. Well, the trial, we would have gotten past this, but the trial wasn't finished yet.
Yeah. Longest fucking trial ever.
At least we didn't need to deal with Von Karma.
This is true.
You think it's saved enough?
You've got a point.
Alright, so we're gonna end the stream here, you guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm really confused on this whole thing. Very, 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 very confused. Jesus Christ.
So wait, this is Ace Attorney Trilogy, so there's 3 games on this?
So you have Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and then Trials and Tribulations. In this game, I can't wait, because when we are in trial together, I can actually be a part of the trial. It's not going to be just you talking.
Okay.
Not what I wanted.
Oh, so on Facebook it paused?
Yeah. Facebook's Facebook. Oh, I actually haven't told you that plan regarding it.
The what?
Hold on. Thank you, J Smart. Thank you for stopping in.
Thank you.
Oh, really? Cool. Oh, I can't wait till I get a crack in time. That's such a good Ratchet and Clank game. As you can tell, I'm not biased or anything. Alright, anyways, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We had a lot of fun. Did you? I had a lot of fun. Did you?
I did. I got to voice Mr. Badass again, which I'm happy about.
If you guys are new, make sure you hit like and follow. That way you get notified from when we go live. We do a lot of different games here, so. Oh, you still have to do the first and second trial with this guy.
With who?
Okay.
He didn't do the first trial and the second trial. Him.
Me.
Oh.
He didn't do it with Mr. Sutton, Red, White, and Blue Corp. But yeah, so if you're new, make sure you hit like and follow. I'm glad I'm not the only one with that bias of how an amazing game it is.
Have a good night, J Smart. Thanks for stopping by.
We are a variety streamer, so you really never know what we're gonna play. So we stream Monday through Thursday. Well, I stream Monday through Thursday. He's just a guest star occasionally.
Yep.
But I stream Monday through Thursday, 9 to 12. Weekends are weekends we try and stream, but all depends on like what we're. It really all depends on what we're doing. Or like what most of my work schedule is what it depends on. So, and then obviously if I can't stream early, we'll stream on the weekend to make up for it.
We'll be doing Zelda.
Yes, and tomorrow morning we will be playing Zelda. So it's gonna be fun. Wow. Anyway, so I'm gonna send you guys to these two guys. They're on Turnabout Samurai, which is actually a very good trial. One of my favorite trials. Huh?
Okay.
But yeah.
That's the one with the monkey statue?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, we'll see you guys. We'll see you.
Is it the princess? Something princess?
The
Pink Princess.
Pink princess or something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you guys join us. Well, we'll hopefully you guys can join us tomorrow morning when we do it. We're gonna be doing shrines and stuff. Fun. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night, everybody.
Make sure you get there. You do hashtag vote for Raid and make sure you follow him. Yeah. Show your support. Have a good night. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Ace Atonray.
So what Bigfoot are you?
No, I'm just the werewolf that comes by every so often.
Right. Have a good night, guys.